What's up? I'm failing to stop. Come on!
Police Interceptors.
One jaw naked.
Bringing you unprecedented access to one of Britain's toughest units.
Please.
Riding in the front seat, we follow their every move as they battle the bad guys. From inside their pursuit cars,
Vehicle now off road.
shadowing their police dogs,
Get up!
and on the shoulder of their firearms officers.
Get your hands on your head.
Police Interceptors, the best weapon in the war on crime.
On your knees. Get on the floor, get on the floor! And that is why we come to work.
Left.
Coming up,
Vehicles crash.
Interceptor Paul has a close shave. Kev's stakeout proves well done.
Please. Don't resist, right?
And Liam has a front row seat in a nail-biting pursuit.
Jump back in!
Even though the number of domestic burglaries is falling, 750,000 UK homes were broken into last year.
Stay still, show your hands.
The battle against the burglar is forced onto our streets when thieves commit 2-in-1 burglaries.
They're looking for an opportunity to get in a house and get the keys to a car, any car.
Thieves break into your home, steal your car keys and make off with your motor. These criminals often run riot on our roads, committing a whole host of crime, including joyriding or drug dealing. Reacting to a recent spate of these 2-in-1 burglaries are Interceptors Paul Faulkner and Lee Wilson.
We're in an unmarked vehicle.
Cunningly equipped with our cloaking device.
I like it.
Experienced Interceptor Paul's been in the force for 11 years and would love to have his very own Aston Martin Vanquish. But right now, he's hoping to lay his eyes on a VW Golf recently stolen in a 2-in-1.
Burglary is something that's associated with something that happens through the night when people are upstairs asleep. With this job in particular, the person's been in the house doing their own thing, watching TV, and this person's walked in and taken the keys to the car.
The initial report sounds shocking, and the Interceptors soon spot a match for the stolen car up ahead.
There it is.
Mate, we'll just sit behind it.
914 urgent. We're behind this vehicle now, Borough Road,
It's not long before they're behind the stolen vehicle.
and we have our presence. It is our intention to stop it when appropriate.
But these experienced Interceptors believe whoever's behind the wheel will make a bolt for it.
We request TPAC authority, please.
A tactical pursuit and containment maneuver requires at least 2 more pursuit cars, but it looks like the car thief has clocked the cops.
Yeah, vehicle's spooked. It's now off
On the right, the road's on the right.
Linton Road. The traffic is
Go to
light.
Brecon Hill Road. Brecon Hill
The
Road.
weather is fine. There's no pedestrians. Brecon Hill Road, Wellesley Road,
it's
and then
crashed.
left. Stand by. Vehicle's crashed.
Mate, they're going to get out and run.
What's that car? Get out of them! Get out, Paul! Get him!
Stand still! Stand still!
From Sewell Road. He's wearing a light blue puffer jacket. I haven't got a radio. He's going towards the estate, Sewell Road.
Paul's lost his radio. He's on his own, but Lee's sending other units after him.
Stop where you are, reverse back up. You need to be back to the junction, keep an eye on that corner. He's gone to ground. The main thing is we've got an officer on foot, no radio. You can see this male was going to do whatever possible to get away. Quite distinctive, this male. He's wearing tracksuit bottoms, dark Adidas tracksuit bottoms, white stripes down the sides. He has rammed the police vehicle, and we have got an officer in the estate on foot with no radio. We need to contain the Formsby area from Westbourne Grove towards the railway lines.
Area.
Lee gets some information about Paul's foot chase, and it's not good news.
Paul's laid somewhere injured. Luckily he's got a mobile phone on him, he's dropped his radio. Unknown what the injuries are at this moment in time, but fingers crossed Paul's okay. I'm not really bothered about any of this at this moment in time, now I've heard that. I want to make sure that my pal's all right.
Trying to make an arrest, it sounds as though Paul's picked up an injury. But this isn't the only concerning news.
Just wind that back, it's 3 males and a female.
Amazingly, in the melee, a girl slips out of the back of the car unnoticed. But Lee's not worried about her for now. He's found out that Paul's been admitted to hospital.
Yeah, mate, just want to know how you're doing, that's all. Obviously, a bit, not just a bit worried, but very worried about you.
I'm fine, mate. Just took a bit of a knock when you reversed. That was all, just to me hip. Started aching once, started to run off a little bit. But I'm fine, mate. Good school, getting looked after.
Oh, excellent, mate. Well, that's good news. That's all I was bothered about, to be honest with you. Everything else can just take its time getting sorted out, can't it? As long as you're okay.
With the stolen Golf successfully retrieved, Lee makes his way back to the station when he gets some more good news.
Officers have flooded the area and managed to detain 2 people. And as a result of viewing the footage, there will be further arrests. It's exactly what we've been looking for today. We've been looking to locate vehicles that's been stolen in a 2-1 burglary.
And back at the station, things get even better as Lee is reunited with Paul.
Are you all right?
I'm glad you're all right, mate. Forget about me.
Have a look at that.
Fantastic.
After giving chase, it sounds as though Paul was led along an arduous assault course.
They ended up running off. We ran off down the road, went over a fence, past the park, across 2 lanes of traffic on the A66, across the dual carriageway, onto a railway line. It's like a movie, isn't it, this? Along the railway line, and then straight into the hands of one of the ARVs on the bottom of the 66. So couldn't have actually worked. Couldn't have worked any better, to be fair.
The driver later pleaded guilty to taking without consent, dangerous driving and driving without insurance, and was sentenced to 13 months in a young offenders institution. The 2 passengers who legged it also pleaded guilty to taking without consent. Coming up, tasers are drawn for a knife-wielding menace.
He's got it in his hand.
Spike unearths a bumper crop of cannabis.
Ooh!
And the delirious driver's in denial.
I've never been driving.
I suspect you have.
Where's my motorbike?
Just down there in a ditch on its side.
When criminals carry weapons on our streets, it's the Interceptor's job to tackle them head-on.
I don't think you get time to be scared,
No,
do you?
you go into autopilot, you don't think, are they carrying a weapon or...
I think if you stop to think what could go wrong, you probably would be scared.
Yeah.
A lot of the time you don't get a chance and you just get there and you do what you need to do.
You kind of live on your instincts a little bit as well, don't you?
Yeah.
An interceptor can be called upon to put their lives on the line at any time.
Hello, can I have the police, please?
What's going on?
We've got a gentleman at the counter with a knife. He's threatening, and obviously we've got members of the public sat in the waiting area.
A man is threatening the receptionist of a medical centre in Darlington.
Report to a male with a knife.
We are responding.
Left here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kev Salter's chauffeur in the unmarked X5 is Pete Gibson. An advanced driver and Formula 1 fan, Gibber knows how to handle a motor. He's got a 3-litre BMW at his disposal today. And he's not hanging around.
Yeah, when you get close, knock them off if you need to.
Towards the town centre.
The knife man is now out on the streets. The last thing the interceptors want is to panic the suspect and cause a potential hostage situation.
It's right here, and it's just a chit on the right here.
So, as the interceptors near the area the suspect was last spotted, Kev kills the siren.
3-6, we're on scene at Bongard.
Witnesses report the knifeman heading for the town centre, but there's no sign of him.
I was trying to think where he would be heading back to, whether he would get at the town centre, so there's full of loads of people.
A second 999 call's come in. A local solicitor is claiming a man has entered their offices armed with a knife, demanding an appointment. Kev and Gibber are there in seconds. A brave staff member has calmly led the man upstairs, buying the receptionist time to call the police. Gibber and Kev approach the upstairs, tasers drawn.
Just keep your hands out where I can see them, all right? We've got a taser. Just keep your hands out where I can see them. All right? Just keep them there. Keep them there.
He's hiding the knife under his hands.
He's got his hand.
Kev grips his wrists, while Gibber sweeps the blade from the table.
Come on, mate, we'll get you outside and get you searched.
Textbook teamwork.
I thought you said...
You can't come in and speak to people with knives, can you? You've got a knife in your hand. You've got to have a reasonable conversation with you when you sit with a knife in your hand.
Anything else on you?
Outside, the suspect starts getting leery.
I'm down.
Yeah, well, just leave me alone.
Mate, I'm not going to leave.
Nothing else on me.
Right, well, keep your hands up. Mate, I'm just making sure you've got nothing else on you. You've just had a knife in your hand. And you've just threatened somebody.
I did not threaten anybody.
Well,
who did I say I was going to threaten?
I'm not discussing that with you now.
I did not threaten anybody.
His ride to the Nick can't arrive fast enough.
There's a van that's coming, or...?
I think so.
Why? Why is there a van coming?
For you to go in the back to transport you to Dalton Police Custody.
Why?
That's as simple as...
Are you supposed to be what?
We just haven't got a seat made for you, that's all. There's not the room in the vehicle, that's all.
You mean to tell me you've got no room in the X5? There's enough there for 6 people in the back. Just also now to work on things.
You obviously know it all, mate.
Yeah.
It's proving a long wait.
What are you looking for?
No, nothing, just a pen, mate. Just want to sign my own signature.
Pen's mightier than the knife, eh?
Interceptors take these situations in their stride.
Are you all right?
And as the man is eased onto the less luxurious rear seat of a marked Astra...
Can you get there? Watch your head.
Kev gets a closer look at his blade.
Yes, he described it as a little knife, but this will kill somebody. He's went into some premises round the corner and threatened the receptionist. This receptionist is past herself and petrified, and rightly so.
Safely in custody, the man has no idea how close he came to a 50,000-volt shock.
I thought, to be honest, he was going to go for something in his jacket, hence I've sort of pinned his hands on the actual desk. And when I've pinned his hands on the desk, it's become apparent that he's had a knife secreted and hidden underneath his hands. And I have no doubt if we give him time to react in there, we could have been looking at a potential different situation with him being tasered or standing off in the corner of the room. I'm just thankful that we've managed to get our hands on him as we did, and have got it taken off him and got him off the streets.
The man pleaded guilty to having a knife in a public place. He was sentenced to 2 years in prison and had to pay £100 in costs. The knife was seized and later destroyed. It's late evening on a damp and cold night in County Durham. En route to an accident involving a pickup truck are interceptors Mark Gibson and Damien Damo Stevens.
It sounds like they can't even get to him yet. He's in his truck, which is rolled over.
Advanced driver and firearms officer Damo is also a qualified police medic. And his first aid skills may prove useful tonight.
There's one male trapped in this vehicle. He's got a head injury, which is bleeding quite a lot.
Damo and Mark arrive to find the pickup in a precarious position down the side of a riverbank. In a desperate bid to help, 2 passers-by have bravely squeezed themselves into where the driver is positioned.
He's got a laceration on his head about 2 inches.
Unable to get into the vehicle, a local officer wearing a body cam checks if the driver is conscious.
It's the police, can you hear me?
Aye.
Well, can you tell us what your full name is, please?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what your name is?
The man seems delirious and is in need of urgent medical help.
The dude's trapped in the car. It's a pickup truck that's gone off-road.
Thankfully, it's not long before the fire and rescue service arrive to free the man. But they've got their work cut out.
As you can see, fire and rescue are now on scene. They're going to firstly stabilise the vehicle. It's very precarious. Just beyond there is the River Wear, which is fast-flowing and very deep at the moment, so they're needing to stabilise the vehicle. There's two members of the public, good Samaritans, think they're doing the right thing. We need them out. We're currently getting rid of them from the scene now. They've been good, but they're in the way now.
The fire and rescue service now need to act quickly, or one casualty could turn to 3.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't do that, the car will move when we go in the river.
One false move and the vehicle will tip into the fast-flowing river.
I think he's the one who just managed to get them out.
So, as the fire service get to grips with the pickup and a medical team are on hand to treat the trapped casualty, the Interceptors try to piece together what's caused this carnage and ensure no driving offences have taken place.
We don't know the age or anything about the driver at this moment in time, so we're going to have to check on his welfare, get him out, and make sure he's stable, and then we'll have to work out what's happened. However, we've still got to be conscious that we shut the scene down the best we can, because if this develops into a serious injury or possibly worse, we've got to make sure that we've got the evidence at the earliest opportunity, but we can't hamper with the emergency operation to try and get the driver out.
The trapped man's condition doesn't sound good.
Got 2 major cutting knacks on his head, but he's talking very confused, right? Probably got a 3rd one down the side of his face as well, but hard to say because he's covered in blood. He's got a big horseshoe one there, and then another one here. That one's probably about almost fist size.
After an hour of being trapped perilously close to a fast-flowing river, a man emerges from the wreckage. The fire and rescue team have done their job, and now it's time for Damo to do his.
Obviously, we can see he's managed to get out of the car with a bit of help from fire and rescue. It's taken quite a few staff to get him out, and he's able to walk unaided, or almost unaided. Next port of call will be breathalyzer.
The driver, though, is oblivious to what's happened.
You've had a bit of an accident, but if you haven't, somebody has.
As with any car crash, the driver needs to be breath tested.
We help get you out.
Well, the paramedics have said that you're fit to provide it now. Do you feel like you can do it?
Not at the minute.
Not at the minute.
I'll be honest. I've never been driving.
I suspect you have.
Where's my motorbike?
Just down there in a ditch, on its side.
I'll be honest.
You were in it.
I wasn't.
You weren't in it. Okay. Are you going to provide this specimen?
I will.
Good man.
Despite the delirious denials from the alleged driver, Damo has to be certain no crime has occurred.
Right, that's a fail.
Even though he's failed the breath test, no arrest has been made. The priority is the patient's welfare, so he'll be treated at the hospital where the investigation will continue.
We'll request a blood sample at the hospital and that'll be sent off for analysis. If his alcohol readings are too high, then he faces some punishment, because what he's done tonight is a really serious offence, and we see the upshot of how dangerous it really could be.
The bloke did make a full recovery. However, a blood sample taken in hospital revealed he was almost twice the legal drink-drive limit. He was disqualified from driving for 15 months and ordered to pay fines and costs of £377. The majority of drugs raids carried out are acting on information from the local community. But usually tips from the public are an invaluable source the Interceptors can't ignore. It's late morning. Out on patrol near the East Coast, in one of the team's unmarked Beamers, is Spike.
We've just had some information, literally just hot off the press, in relation to where there's potentially a cannabis grow, and the guy's car's parked round the back, which makes us think that he's at home.
Drug-related crime costs the UK over £13 billion a year, and cannabis is one of the substances on the Interceptors' hit list. Without a warrant, Spike will need to rely on his charm to carry out a search of the property, and only if someone's in.
Oh, there appears to be somebody home. Hello?
Hello there.
Hello, mate, what's your name?
Spike's nose instantly detects the distinctive whiff of weed, so he cuts to the chase.
Come in. We've had information that there's cannabis grown in your flat.
Never.
Is anything grown?
All right.
Is there? Just sit down here. I'm just going to detain you whilst we have a look. How much is grown?
Couple of plants.
Taken aback by the accusation, the fella quickly fesses up.
You come with us and shows, kidder. Flower just so you can't do nothing silly. We're just going to pop these on you. Hello, Mike 22. Can I have a little bit of assistance? Nothing on the hurry up.
Surprisingly, the suspected cannabis cultivator and the woman are playing ball. Either they believe there's not enough weed to worry about, or accept the game's up. But if the ominous red glow is anything to go by, my money's on the latter.
Oh, look at all of these.
Bingo.
Is there any more?
No, that's it.
You're under arrest on suspicion of cultivating cannabis. Let's just have a look.
Yeah, I'll make me way.
This is proving to be a very hot tip-off.
It's kind of warm in there, isn't it?
Spike tells the alleged green-fingered grass grower and the woman what happens next.
Stating the obvious, kidder, we're going to have to take your plants and take your growing equipment. At the end of the day, it's illegal.
Do you need any assistance up there now?
Yeah, I can't do everything. Up to now, everyone's been as nice as ninepence.
But a slip of the tongue from Spike makes it a bit too friendly.
I just need to take your plants down. Your plants, not your pants. Maybe that we have to do that down at the police station and that will not be very pleasurable. However, considering we're looking for cannabis plants...
Thankfully, before Spike can develop his stand-up comedy routine any further, reinforcements arrive.
Let's go and see who that is.
And as they search the house, Spike reflects on a fruitful find.
Yeah, it just goes to show there we are acting on information given to us by the public. We haven't even bothered the magistrates, we've just knocked on the guy's door, he's let us in, and there's £8,000 worth of drugs here, as well as an awful lot of expensive drugs paraphernalia.
The green-fingered grower says the weed is for his own consumption, and with no evidence to suggest otherwise...
I'm happy with that.
Spike and the team start packing up the plants.
Ooh!
What's taken a considerable amount of time and expense to set up takes the Interceptors minutes to dismantle.
We're now going to nip down to the police station and actually deal with this young man. We'll interview him and see what he has to say and take it from there. So, to be continued.
In recent years, Durham police have opted to educate and rehabilitate people for low-level cannabis offences. In this case, as the cooperative fella's not growing it for anything other than personal use, and he's admitted to his wrongdoing, the cops decide to give him a caution.
Right, so you get caution for producing a Class B drug to the Misuse of Drugs Act 1971. Yeah, you happy with that? Yeah.
Nonetheless, another green-fingered grass grower has been weeded out.
Well, pretty good, to be honest with you, but just pleased that it's all done and dusted. Lesson learned.
All the drugs and paraphernalia worth thousands of pounds were later safely disposed of. The woman was released without charge. Coming up, units box in a bloke who leaves a little surprise.
Found a Kinder egg, which has a little white substance in.
Lee aids and abets a break-in, and a pursuit spins out of control.
Jump back in!
It's estimated around 1.5 million Brits have taken illegal substances in the last month. Around 3,000 people die each year from misusing drugs.
It is a big problem in the northeast of England with drugs. All wants the next hit, and in order to get that next hit, they'll end up stealing or dealing drugs themselves, and it's a vicious circle, really.
On the outskirts of Durham, Sergeant Kev Salter's on a stakeout. He's assembled a team of interceptors in the hope of collaring a suspected drug dealer.
We've had some information that a guy's going to be delivering some drugs to a pub. It's starting to get dark now. We've been waiting for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours on this job. We are slightly bored, but we're going to give it another hour or so. And if it does pass, I've got numerous cars parked up in the locality. Got authority from control room to do a preemptive box tactic to prevent a pursuit from happening.
As day rolls into night, there's still no sign of their suspect. But Kev is adamant the intelligence is strong enough to persevere.
A further few hours have just passed. We're absolutely knackered. We've been waiting here for quite some time. We're desperate to get hold of him with these drugs on board. We haven't had anything to eat or drink. We're just hoping that we're going to get hold of him because it's gone on far too long now.
Just as Kev's about to call the whole thing off,
received, just as I was about to stand it down.
The suspect is spotted.
Right, you pull out in front of us.
Kev has 2 other cars with him. They plan to box in the suspect and make a quick arrest before any illegal drugs are disposed of.
All right, just calm down. Just keep you.
Whoa, you scare me, kids.
Well, sort the kids out. You just don't resist, right? You just stay calm.
No, I've got kids, mate. I've got kids.
Come this way, mate.
All right.
Is there anything in the car that shouldn't be?
No, nothing.
Or is there anything on you?
No,
No? Right.
Having children in the car was unexpected, but with officers looking after them, Kev turns his attention to the suspect.
The reason why we've stopped you, all right, is because we believe there might be drugs on board in your vehicle. Have you got anything in your pockets?
No,
if you keep calm, then they'll be calm.
No, I'm calm, mate. Yeah, we just
Search you first, right?
Yeah.
Where you're off at the moment? How are you going to take your kids?
They want to go to KFC.
Right.
We're going to KFC. This is shocking.
The main thing is that you remain calm for your kids and that, right? Because if you're calm, they'll be calm. Obviously, we put a T-pack box in it there. It's obviously caused them a little bit of a shock, which is what it's meant to do. There's a couple of kids in the car. Thankfully, we've managed to calm them down now. They'll be fine. That's our main priority, really, and getting them looked after. We've got some local officers coming down, and they're sat in the back of the car now. This gentleman has obviously been searched, and we're just going to search his car, see if we've got any drugs on board, see if the intelligence that we've got is right.
After an initial search, officers find some cash in the driver's wallet, but Kev believes there's more than just money to be found.
It's obviously late at night on a busy public road. We're causing a lot of bother here, so we're going to get it off to Peterlee Police Station, get a dog there and search it properly. We're also going to strip search him back at the neck to make sure that he's got nothing on him. We've got probably about, I'm guessing here, but probably around £1,000 in cash, which was in his wallet, which is quite an unusual amount for a normal person just to go about.
Before the interceptors get the car and its driver back to the station, remember what the suspect claimed to be doing.
Where you're off at the moment? How are you going to take your kids?
They want to go to KFC.
Right.
We're going to KFC.
Spike, though, has been told a different story, one which reinforces the cops' suspicions.
It's interesting, the 2 little bairns are not going to see Daddy's friend in the pub.
Yeah.
I said, I thought you were going to Kentucky Fried Chicken
KFC,
for your tea. We've had our tea.
Back at the Nick, Kev's hoping a strip search of the car and the suspect will unearth some evidence.
People tend to hide drugs in their cars absolutely anywhere. We've had them in secret cut-out compartments in the back of seats before. It can just be anywhere. That's why it's important to just check every single little compartment.
Yeah, how much KFC was he going to buy?
£700 worth.
It's not long before Kev receives a call from the officer who took the suspect to custody.
Found a Kinder egg, which has a little white substance in, so I've now arrested him on possession.
Awesome.
The suspect left a little surprise in the back of the police car.
As we've brought him in, we've searched him, but prior to doing that as well, we've obviously searched the police vehicle where he's been sat, and he's the only person that's been sat in there today. And on doing so, we found this, basically what's children's sort of toy container from a chocolate sort of egg, and inside there's 2 small wraps of white powder. Obviously it'll need to be tested to ascertain what that is at the moment. Obviously also on the mail as well, there's over £600 in cash.
The driver later pleaded guilty to possession of cocaine and was fined £120, plus costs of £85 and a victim surcharge of £20. The cocaine was destroyed. For Kev and Mark, it's been a rewarding, if not long, day at the office.
I'm shattered.
I am. I just want me bed. I could do without me tea.
Pool cars or community cars are a constant menace to Durham and Cleveland Interceptors. Bought cheap for cash, they're usually driven with no insurance, tax or MOT by a whole host of wrongdoers.
We class a community vehicle as what a group of criminals would use. They'll just pass it about amongst themselves to commit crime. If the police get behind them, they won't stop, and they'll just keep that vehicle until we take it off the road. Decamp, decamp.
It's the early hours, and reports have come in concerning a suspected pool car that's made off from police near the seaside town of Redcar.
Let's go and get that car.
Dog handler Liam Sewell's out on patrol in his unmarked van and soon spots a car fitting the description.
Yeah, we're 667. I'm behind this vehicle now on Trunk Road.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, can I have some RPU assets? I believe this vehicle is going to fail to stop. I won't try and stop the vehicle unless it reacts to my presence behind it.
Liam has been in the force for 13 years. He's got a keen nose for a curry and, more importantly tonight, a keen eye for a criminal.
Well, I'll wait until we get some other assets in and I'll try and put a stop in.
The suspect, Punto, still seems unaware that there's an interceptor behind him. Other units are coming into the town to help Liam with the stop.
667, what's the sort of ETA of the next available unit?
659, we're just approaching the junction, Kirkleatham Lane and Broadway eastbound.
Just hold off there, Paul, then we're approaching that junction now. We're turning right onto Sands End Road.
As he turns right, the driver finally clocks he's being followed and steps on the gas.
667, the vehicle's speeding up. I'm going to activate the blue lights and 2 tones. Vehicle is failing to stop, Sands End Road. Junction with State and Dale Avenue. It's a temporary loss.
All settlement has please the aircraft is available if authorised.
Before the pursuit touches a dangerous speed, once again, the Punto loses traction. Another interceptor arrives and attempts to block off the Punto. Expecting a foot chase, Liam goes for his dog. But the driver unexpectedly puts his own foot down.
Jump back in! Yeah, they did stop. It was Mersey Road. We got out to deploy the dog and they've carried on going. Mersey Road.
It appears the driver lost control of the motor, sending it into a 180-degree spin.
Jump back in!
Even though another police car tried to block the Punto's path, the driver recklessly reversed before bolting it.
Now 6-1 left location. Yeah, 659.
The interceptors have caught up with the Punto as the driver floors it at 50 through a 30. And in a desperate bid to escape, he takes the pursuit across an unlit playing field.
Now off-road, across the field, Roseby Field, rear of Roseby Square.
He then drives on a public footpath and cuts through a housing estate.
No, he's definitely making his way towards Mersey Road. Eagle's just going through a junction now, back on the road, I think.
As the other interceptor gets behind the Punto, Liam has to skillfully negotiate his way around the estate's street furniture.
Good condition. Vehicle contains 4 persons, possibly 3 males, 1 female.
The Punto's now got a bit of distance on Liam and decides to hit the grass again.
Yeah, it's Greystones Road, off-road again, off-road towards Blairbury Close. Murph, just head to West Dyke Road area, mate. I'm not sure where it's going to come out.
On the footpath in between the house and estate. No certainty about it.
Liam hits a dead end, a footpath even the pint-sized punter would have struggled to squeeze through.
Yeah, units to West Dyke Road. I'm going to lose it. I can't get out of this gap now. Don't come down here, Paul.
Yes, units in there in your vehicle. One of the males wears a white t-shirt.
667 Westmoreland Road. Vehicle last seen. I couldn't get in.
The driver clearly knows this area well. But Liam's just spotted some tail lights in the distance.
Yeah, Essex close, Essex close.
Throw some general directions as well.
I can't see it now, mate. I'm only following its tail lights all the way at the bottom of Essex close. Ah, it's gone over the footpath again. I'm not sure where it's going to come out, buddy.
The punto's gone, though it's left its exhaust pipe behind. It's proving to be a frustrating pursuit for Liam.
Yeah, we're just looking for the vehicle. As you can see, it keeps doing us down the footpaths. I mean, he's not bothered, is he, about damaging his vehicle? My gaffer will have a fit if I smash this up.
A minute later, the exhaustless motor is found dumped a few hundred yards away.
The vehicle's exhaust is on a footpath, which then links through to Rossett Way, where we've just come from.
Yeah, Roger, I'm en route, mate. I'm not too far away.
The punto's taken a battering in its bid to outrun the Interceptors.
The car's been abandoned. It was abandoned here running. Obviously, if you look at the car there, it's got some damage down the side where he's been squeezing his car through holes that he shouldn't. Wing mirrors are all knocked in. A lot of damage down there where he's squeezing past the bollards. You know, just goes to show his car didn't fit. There was no chance mine was going to fit.
With potentially 4 fleeing fugitives now on the run, Liam deploys sniffer dog Vader to try and track them down.
If there's anyone in that bush, coming out now before I send the dog in. It's your last chance.
It's not long before the dog sniffs out a lead.
Seacon. It's the last chance, mate.
There's no one in the bush, but Liam does get his hands on a tracksuit top.
And some jeans. Bloody hell. Be half naked and a glove. And that looks like a girl's top, doesn't it? But we've got a pair of, you know, similar gloves to mine, what I'm wearing here. And people are more forensically aware now, so if they're driving these cars, then they'd wear gloves, just so we don't come back with any evidence. So we've got them seized, potentially get some DNA off them, sweating quite heavily in them, and we've got some bits of clothing, what could have been discarded. I mean, the dog tracked straight here, so that clothing's recently been put there. Full set of clothes.
The reckless runaway may have slipped through the net this time, but with another community car off our roads, it's a good result for the Interceptors.
Yeah, we've got the car off the streets. It's avoiding anyone getting any serious injury or killed.
The motor was seized, and unsurprisingly, no one came forward to claim it, so it was later crushed. Coming up, a damsel in distress.
They've got to an urgent job, got a female in distress.
Proves to be a tricky customer for Lee.
I'm going to breathalyse you.
Oh, you're joking.
Driving fast cars and knocking down doors is a big part of being an interceptor.
Grace, show yourself!
One thing they do know is that when they are faced with danger, their teammates will have their back.
Get up, Paul! Get him, get him, get him!
It's always good to know that, you know, they will be there as quickly as they can. And I suppose that's why the thin blue line manages to do what it does. It's purely based on that trust and, might sound cheesy, but love for each other.
And love can make you do many things. It's late evening, and Lee Wilson is going to the aid of a female driver. A lady who's very close to his heart.
They've got to an urgent job, got a female in distress. I've dealt with this female in the past. In fact, I've dealt with this female many a time. She's, every now and again, she'll ring me and she'll request my assistance. And tonight, my assistance has been requested because she's locked the keys in the car.
Although he might want to say something, Lee might have to keep mum on this occasion.
I mean, it could only happen to this woman. If I remember rightly, it's happened before.
He's dealt with her for 30 odd years.
The woman we're talking about, if you're wondering, is my mum. So I've ran it past my supervision because she is stuck. The car's key stuck in the car. And she's pretty much out in the sticks. So the supervision's been good enough to allow me to come over and try and help her.
We don't recommend calling 999 if you lock your keys in the car. But if your son's an interceptor who happens to be close by, an embarrassing cry for help can't hurt.
It's quite funny, actually.
Lee's mum has been on a hot date in the pub and is waiting outside for him.
She's been quite embarrassed, isn't she? You're going to regret this. Where's the wedge? Have you got the coat hanger?
Mum's already commandeered a family friend.
I'll tell you what, we'll get some kit. How, Pip, you all right? How are you doing? You all right, mate?
I'm all right, yeah.
Well, I went in the pub and I asked him for a door wedge and they don't have a door wedge. So I said, do you have a screwdriver?
And it's fair to say she's not let the incident dampen her spirits.
Hello. I've got a date tonight, sir.
Right, just pull that back.
It's a team effort to try and break into the car, while Mum fesses up to serial offences.
I lose my car keys, I run out of petrol.
Yeah, I can't believe you're admitting it.
Tonight. He loves his mummy.
Success. Let's have a look.
Hang on. It don't work in the door.
No.
Oh, do you want a kiss?
No. She's been on a date. She'd kiss anybody.
What's the magic word, Mum?
Lee, thank you. Thank you very
But
much.
you want to thank me supervisor for letting me come over?
Oh, thank you very
No,
much.
he's not the supervisor.
No, I'm talking to the
Your supervisor walking around with a camera.
so thank you
Mother,
very much.
Mother, can you come here? Can I have a word with you?
This is your boss.
Yeah.
But
unbelievable.
Lee hasn't quite finished with his mum.
Hey?
All right.
Yeah, how much have you had to drink tonight?
Only a pint.
Right, only a pint?
Yeah, just a
No,
pint.
you shouldn't even, nobody should ever, you shouldn't have a drink
I've
at
only
all.
had a pint.
It doesn't matter, I tell you what, I'm going to shock you.
I'm more
Right.
on a high because I'm on a date and he really likes me.
Right, listen, tell you what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Right, before you can get in that car, right,
Oh,
I'm going to breathalyze you.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah, I'm going to shock you, if you...
No way. Do you know, I can't believe he's doing this.
Interceptors take drinking and driving very seriously, whoever the driver.
I can't believe he's breathing.
Yeah, well,
His own mother.
thanks for coming down, Fifth, and sorting that for
I've
me.
had 1 pint and like
It's still morning up.
The thing
that
is,
much
you're
wine
right.
before I came out.
Right, well, there you go. You've
What?
had too much. You haven't just had a pint, have you?
Right.
This probably isn't what Lee imagined he'd be doing when he got up this morning.
Right, no, big deep breath and blow until I tell you to stop.
Right.
No, big deep breath and blow until I tell you to stop. Blow. Blow. Blow harder. Blow harder. Blow harder.
But thankfully,
it was a pass.
He won't have to arrest his own mother.
Right, you're probably just on a high because you've been out on a date and it's going well.
What did I say?
Right.
What did I say earlier?
Yeah.
I'm on a bit of a high because I've got a date and he really likes me.
Right,
All right,
come on.
kiss a kiss.
No, that's enough. He's still going to take you home because you're not driving.
Yeah, all right. Kiss a kiss then.
All right, love you.
Love you
Get
too.
yourself home.
Love
Thanks,
you.
Pip.
Love you too.
All together now?
You couldn't write that, could you?